Hey, what's up, guys? So, on this channel, you know, I talk about the rapture, I talk about end times, but this is also just me documenting my life. And really, in the days, you know, tensions are so high these days, and I want to be able to record, some of my journeys and how my life is going. And so sometimes I post just me in my room, and I say watch to see if I get raptured tonight. And sometimes I'll have those type of videos, so it's a little bit more low-key. I want to figure out how I can be more professional with those types of videos and all types of videos. So, some last days tips. Guys, a lot of people in the church are asleep, guys, and I myself may be asleep, in that we are asleep to the things of God, the things of life, and that's what the parable of Matthew 25 said. Matthew 25 said that, we are like 5 wise virgins and 5 foolish virgins, but all of them fell asleep, and we're not necessarily told what sleep represents in the parable, but I think it could also represent just being kind of asleep in life. Even though you're awake, you're not really paying attention to everything that's going on in life. You're just kind of sleeping through life. You're not excited, you're not happy. And guys, we are supposed to awake to righteousness and sin not. And so this is hard, guys. To stay awake is actually hard. And can you imagine Noah being the last person, the last man that was righteous? And we are not even told if Noah's family members were righteous. All we're told about is Noah being the last righteous man on earth. So, oh, sorry, buddy. So, what I think that means is that, sorry guys, I have asthma. But what I think that means is we can feel alone in this world, and it's not good for man to be alone. Now, I think even though many people are asleep, it doesn't mean they're all asleep like they're going to hell in the lake of fire. It could just mean this world is just too overwhelming. And so, when something's so overwhelming, you just pass out. Well, maybe that's what people are doing spiritually, is that they can't awaken to righteousness and sin not. And we can't be fully because of just all the problems that we're facing day to day. So, guys, when Jesus comes back, I think we're all going to be super excited to see him, because we know that, he's rescuing us and he's actually saving us. When you get rescued by someone, you're not all like, oh, yeah, so happy to see you. You're like, yes, Jesus, he came, like, I'm rescued. And so I think Jesus is, excuse me, I think God is really waiting for everyone to get super excited about, Jesus coming back. So I'm going to be documenting some of my preparations. Hopefully you can see me. Maybe I'll post a video of some of the preparations that I think a person can do. But in regards to the rapture, of course, I think that, the rapture is the only way out of here, guys. It's already been too late in the evening for, I think it's like, if you're not prepared now, guys, then it's already too late in the game. And what I'm trying to say is, if Jesus comes back, many people are just not ready. Guys, I struggle sometimes to be ready every day. I see my and need more of the power of God. Now, I think, thank God, my testimony has been that I fought the good fight of faith, but there was a time in my life that, I have not necessarily walked according to the Bible because it's super hard. Now, I've been a Christian since I've been a kid, but when you actually start listening to the Bible, it becomes a challenge. And you start to see this is actually hard to do, And so, thankfully, God will rescue us at the right time, and we have to believe that, we have to believe that God is not going to be, abusing us, I truly believe that even though bad things happen, God always sticks to rules and regulations that, is suitable for that person, because they could only do so much to Jesus, Jesus could have been much worse. Things could have happened to Jesus here. But I think, yes, what Jesus went through was bad, but it could have been worse. But yet God only allowed so much. So, yes, our life is going to be like Jesus on the cross, where we are feeling the agony of being here. Some days it's also going to be like Jesus's last days on the cross, after the cross, where he was empowered by the Holy Spirit to live life and for God and live life. And so, yes, life can feel challenging, but, we have to have that faith to say that things are going to work out in the end. And Jesus had that faith, and it's so important for us to have faith, because to be faithless means that you don't believe what you read in the Bible. You don't believe things are ever going to work out for you. You're always so negative. And we all get in those places, guys. It's not always easy to be a person of faith. But videos like these, guys, I watch other YouTubers' videos all the time. And it's always good to have our encourage us to keep fighting that good fight of faith. And so, thanks so much, guys, for checking out this particular video. Life is just getting so crazy these days that, guys, I truly recommend, medicating yourself somehow by stress supplements. If you're not a drinker of alcohol or anything like that, I recommend medicating through stress supplements. There are natural supplements that you can take, guys, that will help you, give you an extra edge to make it through the day. Because, it's so important to help yourself, guys. Yes, we as Christians, are on a mission to help others, but it's so important to build your own foundation and on Jesus Christ. Build your own foundation on Jesus Christ and help yourself. And that means, guys, read stress books. Yes, read the Bible, but maybe read a Christian minister's book about what the Bible is saying about stress. Guys, educate yourself about, how to overcome problems and issues that you are facing. Because, guys, there's really no other way to really learn in this world. If you don't read a book, if you don't listen to others, if you don't take advice, or you're just filling your life up with life experience. And yes, experience is good. I think that's a key part too. But if you only have experience and you never study or read, or you never think about wisdom, then you're going to struggle. You're going to really struggle. And so, guys, we need the grace of God. We need just the power of God. I feel like that it plays a key part. But also, guys, if you're not getting enough sleep at night, if you don't drink enough water, if you don't, exercise, these things, science is not all bad. We do studies to really see, whether something is good, whether something is bad. This is how we know that, eating sugar every day and only sugar every day will probably lead to health problems. But having a balanced diet seems to be better on the body. And so, guys, if all day you're only watching movies and you never read the Bible, you never study, guys, when a test comes along in life, you're going to do much worse because you haven't studied for a test. And God is always testing us, guys. He is always testing us to see how we do in certain situations. And so, yes, there are some tests you may fail from God, but He may give you that test again and see what you do next time. I totally agree when pastors say that, God, they bring out that God. And guys, there are many things in life that we don't always realize is a test, or we don't always realize that it's going to be something that makes you bitter. It's going to be something that makes you an angry person. Guys, you're going to be fighting everybody, everything, and you're just going to be angry at the world. And the problem with that is you have no solutions. No one can help you. This is why I believe God makes hell and the lake of fire. Is because those people in such a way where God cannot help them. When you think about the all-powerful God who can do anything, who created this world and universe, the all-powerful God that can do anything, if He says that He cannot reach the unbelievers, like they are beyond saving, then guys, there are some things that, we just won't be able to conquer without the power of God in order to pass some of these tests. And sorry, I'm a little bit distracted. I got a baby right here. And so we need to be able to pass these tests. Sorry, I had to rub the camera real quick. What I think God is doing upstairs right now, guys, I think God definitely sees the chaos. But guys, I know I have still had good days so far. And yes, we see the chaos in the world. And I think more and more people are experiencing not having good days. And we can wonder when it's going to reach us. But I'm not sure if it will fully reach us, guys. If you have faith in Jesus Christ, you can have a peace inside. You can have self-control inside. And you can have the power of God to help you in life. And that's something the world doesn't have, you know? See, when you have Jesus, yes, if your house is destroyed, you can be crushed. But we still have hope. We still have faith that God can rebuild. And so, the world, when they fall, they have no hope in life, you know? Guys, there are people today that believe that when they die, they just cease to exist. And guys, that leads to a hopeless type way of living. And so we need to be ambassadors to the world, guys. You know, I already feel like I'm like an army chaplain living in this world, because tensions are so high everywhere you go that, you know, it's like we are army war ambassadors where we're living in this world. And guys, we gotta step up our game and say, if God's not taking us out right now, then we better equip ourselves, guys, to handle this world that we're living in. Now, there's also hope that the rapture may be tomorrow, maybe tonight. But guys, it's already been too many days late for me. Like, when I started waiting for God, that day has come and gone. It's already too late. So now we have to equip ourselves for the long haul. Even though it may still be right around the corner, guys. Jesus could pop up right here in mid-sentence. I believe that. You know, that would be scary. But I think God is just leading us all down this road, and it's slowly turning, picking up speed. And we have to prepare for the long haul. That's why the Matthew 25 parable, Matthew 25, it says that when the master went away, he went away for a long time. He was gone a long time, guys. Jesus put that, Father God put that message in there to let us know that he's not going to be right around the corner as fast as we want him to be. And so, I think that we have to equip ourselves for the battle, guys. You know what's bad? If you're in war and you're not equipped, that's bad, guys. If you're in a battle and you don't have proper armor, or you didn't clean your gun, or you didn't, you know, put on the right shoes or the right equipment, then you're gonna be not ready for the battle, and you might get taken out early on. And so, guys, we have to fight the good fight of faith. You know what happens in the tribulation? It also tells me that Satan is working hard too to disrupt what we are doing in this world. And so, okay, I'm trying to open my son wanted his juice open. But anyway, sorry about that. My plans, you know, it would be great to start a church, but I feel like I want to continue working at my job, God willing, or I want to work my dream job, you know. I feel like that's what I want to do, you know. But God willing, if I can work my dream job, which is preaching to you guys and, you know, having YE Ministries actually be professional, that would be my dream job, you know. But anyway, thanks so much for checking out this live stream. For anyone that was interested, hopefully this was helpful to someone. It was definitely helpful to me to talk about this. So